Today I'm going to be showing you different incense holders that I DIY'd with stuff laying around the house. This anthro candle wasn't burning properly anymore, so I'm going to turn the top and the bottom into two separate DIY incense holders. I poured boiling water into the bottom half and let the wax float to the top, and then clean that guy out. I did run to the craft store because I was going to originally buy sand and rocks for this incense holder, but then I found these little mirrored shard pieces, so I picked those up because those are perfect for the metallics I got going in my office. And then I have some white craft paint to touch up some marks on the candle. I used my paintbrush and my paint and went on the inside of the glass jar and just covered those spots up. The glass is really expensive for one bag. It's $6, so I didn't want to spend a bunch of money to fill this entire candle holder up. That's why I got rocks to fill the bottom half and then put that mirrored glass on the top. You do want to shake this a couple times and let everything settle completely because you want to fill it up as much as possible. And then once that's done, you just slide your incense in and it looks stunning. You'll see at the end of this video, I actually use this for different smelling incense so I can kind of pick the vibe of the day when it lives in my office. You also don't have to get that fancy. This was a jar I had laying around. I just filled it up with white sand, and there you go. 2 ingredients to make the perfect DIY incense holder. Moving on to the lid of the anthro candle, which is one of my favorite incense holders, I'm using my orbital sander, a wireless drill, some clamps, a scrap piece of wood, and a hole saw as big as the top of the lid. I clamped my wood down, I put a piece of scrap wood underneath so I didn't ruin the top of that counter, and I drilled the hole. That circle piece is what we're using to put in the lid. I also forgot there was a drill hole mark in the middle, but we're gonna cover that up. This didn't fit quite yet, so I just used my sander and sanded down the edges, and then I switched to actually just sanding by hand because I felt like the orbital was way too rough. Once that piece was sanded down, I popped it into the lid, and then now we're gonna take care of that hole. Originally, I thought that doing wood filler was the way to go, but it was not. All you have to do is add a dab of wood glue and then a bead, and I have a ton of beads on hand. So I found one that fit that little circle, and I put the actual opening facing up and slid an incense through the hole, so while everything dries together, you have that space to put the incense into. For this next one, I'm actually using 2 pieces of scrap wood. You want an extremely thin piece for the base and then a chunkier like 2x4 piece that we can cut down. You'll also need wood glue, sandpaper, a skinny drill bit to fit the incense, and then a thicker one to fit a couple of incense, and a drill. I turned the 2x4 on its side and then traced my base piece to be as wide as it. I cut that piece down on my table saw, and then for the 2x4, I want to cut it at a 45-degree angle, but leave a little bit of a flat top because we want to drill through the top for some storage, and then through the side for an actual incense that's burning to go into. I didn't measure that chunky piece, but you want the flat top to be just enough for you to drill a hole into with the thicker drill bit for storage, and obviously this drill bit did not work. I started over with a new piece of wood, and on the angled side took my smaller drill bit and drilled the hole for the actual incense that is burning. I swapped out that old drill bit for the right one, and then I just drilled through the top about halfway down for the storage portion of the holder. I sanded down that piece and then wood glued it directly where I wanted it onto the base. For this last one, I honestly don't remember where I got this piece of wood, but I've had it, and there was a hole in it already, but it just wouldn't work for the incense holder. So I sanded down the top with a 220 grit sandpaper, and then I went in with a smaller drill bit and just drilled it at an angle so this hole would work for the incense holder. You don't have to, but I actually added Danish oil to give it a little bit more life since I sanded it down. And there you have it, 5 different DIY incense holders, all inspired by things laying around my house. I hope that you guys like my take on these DIY incense holders. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys would do differently, or if you've made them before, because like I always say, it's never my way or the highway with these DIYs. Sharing is caring, and you're bound to inspire somebody else. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you Wednesday for another DIY.